Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. I'm a part-time reseller and I make content all about what I have been picking up and what has been selling for me lately. So this week, Wednesday, I usually do thrift hauls. I did not go thrifting because I knew I had stuff coming in the mail. So this is from Whatnot. First, this is my shirt. It says, it's just really funny. It says live, laugh, love. But if all else fails, it says load, aim, fire. And it's like pink, purple, sparkly. I think I got this at the bins. So I paid like less than $1. And it's in really good condition. I think it's really cute and funny. So this I got from Whatnot. I'll have to add that in right there. So I know the jeans, I think I paid like $9 a piece, and the tops, I don't recall, but I'll put the prices, what I paid for each item, under the item. Now my lap is covered. It's not what I wanted to do. So these are just a pair of Judy Blues 20W skinny fit. I know a lot of people are saying they are stopping selling the skinny, but I am still selling skinny. So I'm just gonna keep on buying them and listing them until they stop selling. So Judy Blues, I'm probably looking at like $35-ish. Here's another pair of Judy Blues 22W. These are the boyfriend fit. So these are going to be a little bit better than this skinny, quicker of a sale. Probably still sell for about the same price. So Whatnot, if you haven't been on it, the way it works, you bid on something and it tells you like, here's your cost, and then you're gonna pay this much in shipping, but it bundles your shipping. So after a while, you get like, it says free shipping, but it's actually shipping for like no more cost. So you can get up to like £5, I think, for like one price. So it's really good when you're purchasing on Whatnot, is to maximize that, right? Because if you're already paying, I think it was like $10 for shipping, and then if you only get like 2 items, then you have to split the items, split the shipping between like 2 items. But you can maximize that, keep purchasing items, and your shipping cost is still going to be the same. So you could break that up across more items, if that makes sense. I hope it does, but that's what I do. So I try to make sure I'm purchasing enough to fill a box. Some of the, I'm gonna have to throw some of this in the dryer. So these are Athleta size large. I know Athleta is not anything crazy, but these are like, they have the utility pockets, camo pockets. And what kind of material are these? Because material is definitely a factor in their linen. 57% linen. Yes, that's what I thought. So material is definitely a factor. So these, I now also on Whatnot, I haven't comped these, so I don't know, but I do know that linen is doing really good. Athleta is still a good brand, even though it's not really fetching as much as it used to, but I think I'll do well with those. This is Habitat size extra large, and this, I believe, is linen. I'm gonna have to throw these in the dryer with like a damp cloth. I did purchase a steamer. I cannot find the material, but I'm pretty sure she found the material. And this is linen. So 'tis the season for the linen. This is Armani Collezione, made in Italy, size 6. This is just an adorable little black dress. So, with the little cap sleeves, zips in the back, really nothing special about that except for possibly the brand. So I think I'll do okay on that. And if I recall, I don't think anybody bid me up on that. This is Torrid, size 1. This is really cute. This is kind of, it's a newer top for sure, but it's got the lettuce hem and the little bow. It just kind of reminded me of like the Y2K aesthetic. So there's that with the little floral, very springy with the lace trim. So I think I will do well on that. This feels like another linen piece. I must have just been, oh, this is J Gel 2X. Very lightweight. And this is 100% linen, and it's orange, but that's still a very springy color. So I expect this to do well, especially it being J Jill and a larger size. This is a Lily Pulitzer, size medium. Just a shirt. But Lily is still having her moment. So that is what I got off of Whatnot. And then I also have another haul. I'm not sure if I had any clothes shipped with this order, but this is another Goodwill auction haul, and it is, I know I have hard goods in here, and I promise I'm gonna make a video on how I profitably source on the Goodwill auction site. Promise. Okay, we have that box open now. I can put these down safely. So, Goodwill auction box, they always send me their mission statement in the box. Same as last time with their like top tier bubble wrap, I swear. Oh my gosh, a box in a box. I love it. Okay, so first up, they do these grab bag things on there, right? And so in total, I spent $53.82 on 3 items. So each item was $9.99. And then I was charged $21.39 in shipping. So I spent approximately $17 on each item. So let me show you this first. This is really cute. This is a shirt. I paid $9.99. Nobody else bid on it. And this is a vintage Perry Ellis, 75% silk, 25% cotton, size medium. It looks like it's going to be a men's, but look at this shirt. How funky is that? Just very cool. So $9.99 for that. I love that. I did comp similar shirts. I couldn't find the same shirt, and they were doing well enough for me to pay $9.99. This is a really cute, new with tags. It says Simple 120 J. Jill skirt. Really cute, button down. And as I said, they wanted, MSRP is $100 on this. So I'm not seeing the fabric off the top, but it is brown and it is fully buttoned down. So I think I will do pretty well with that. And I still have more on the way. A really nice bag, some parts. Okay, so now I'm going to get into hard goods, and it is a sewing grab bag. I paid $9.99 for it, and it just came with a whole bunch of things, some of which I will be able to sell separately on their own, and then whatever's left I'll just start an auction at $9.99 and sell them off on eBay myself. So this is a grab bag of sewing things. So I'm gonna pick out the things that are gonna sell the most for me. I paid $9.99 for this. I'm gonna pick out the things that are gonna sell quickly and get me some decent money, and then the rest I will also auction off on eBay as a sewing blah 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 grab bag. So this came with a fabric glide for quilters. Oh my gosh, this came with a really adorable case. This might be a front pocket find. Oh, in the case. So inside this case, this is like for your needles, and then it comes with a clear tray so you can see down inside of it. There's some, I don't know, there's some Joann's fabric. Well, Joann has closed, so what have you here? These are, oh, iron-on monogram initials. That's what all these are all types of little letters. And many moons ago, this actually cost someone 75 cents on clearance at Kmart. Interesting, but that'll probably go when I auction this stuff off. I wonder if this box has any value. I will have to look that up. Made in the Philippines. Well, that's definitely a look up because it is not made in China, but look how adorable this little quilter's basket is. I love that. Okay, and then we have just a bunch of, ooh, nice scissors. You could always use good scissors, right? Some thread. Oh, this is what I got it for. So this is definitely the button holder, and it's a little vintage thing, but it's for your, I don't know anything about these things. I just know like what I look up. So it's for the sewing machine. Sorry, my son is watching his new season of his show. Ooh, this looks old. Little some kind of Singer case. Oh, this is another one of those button holders, and this is actually vintage. They didn't take this out of the box when they took the pictures, so that's why I am just as surprised as you are, but it comes with the original paperwork, so that's interesting. If you've been watching my videos for a while and watching my what solds, the Singer also has like these little boxes that come with just, I'm sure there's like parts that come in this box, but by the time I find them at like yard sales and stuff, there's just like random Singer sewing machine pieces in it, and I put them up for like $25, and I accept, basically I get them for like $1 to $3. I've never been charged more than that for them, and I'll take, you know, over 20. People are really reasonable when they purchase them. Like, they don't try to really offer you anything crazy. So this is a professional button holder. This is better than the other one. No idea, guys, but $9.99 for this kit. And these, what I'm pulling out right now, I'm probably going to list separately for just the couple pieces I saw were definitely over $20, except this, that thread, I'll just throw in the thing. But those scissors, like, yes, please. If you have kids, you know, they eat scissors. So, I have scissors stashed and hidden all over the place. Oh my God, here's another one of those button holder things. And these are the things that I saw that were like 20 bucks. And I have two of these at once. And then I have a professional one. And then I have this one in the fancy case. So, ooh, what is this? It's like a treasure hunt, you know? It's like yard sailing without me having to venture out in the middle of winter. This is something, okay, so this is similar to what I find in these little green boxes I get at yard sales. It's just little pieces like this. And, most of the time they're all metal is the first I've seen that has plastic, but these are the type of things that I find in there, these little things. And so what I do is I'll take one of the pieces that like sells the most, and I don't have it on here, but these have not these, because these must be generic, but they have like piece numbers on them, and I can't see it, you're not gonna be able to see it, but I take that number and put that code in my listing, so people looking for that part can find it in my kit. But this comes with all types of other little doohickeys. I don't know, but you know what, they sell, that's why I bought it. So that's interesting. And it has the case. I'll show you the case, hopefully before I break it, because this is really cute and definitely vintage, has some type of value to it. So it's just a little case for your purse, and it says Singer. And I'm just trying to take out the things with the most value. This I don't think this has no value. But look at that tape measure. It's purple, and I need one of those because right now I'm only using like a vintage ruler, Mason's ruler maybe. But I need that. I don't know what this is. Pin Pal, 1986. Made in the USA. Oh, it's magnetic. It's magnetic. So what happens when you drop your pins while you're working, you just pick them up. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh, here's more measuring tape. Ooh, this is a vintage kit of 4 tape measures. I will comp that. I'm keeping the purple one for myself because that's my color. I'll comp this, being that it's vintage. If it's not anything, I'll just put it in my auction. And what I do is basically my auction will pay for this item, and then Bobini, and then all the items I pick out and sell separately. Oh, look, here's one of those feet. This doesn't look as old as the ones I usually get, but then whatever I get for that, for the extra pieces, is extra. Oh, I wonder if this is one of those like self-healable. It is Fiskars, and it says avoid cutting repeatedly in the same spot to cut through. So I wonder if this is like one of those resealing mats, and it is made by Fiskars, which is really good. So I don't know if that has any value or any use to me. Oh no, more. Look at these like random parts. I'm gonna have to put these. I can put all these little random parts together in a lot. Even though I don't. Well, I do have this box I can put them in, but what is this? Is this is not a hole punch. This looks like something made in the USA. I don't know. But it's made in the USA, and we'll have to figure that out. This is so fun. This is gonna give, not that I don't already have enough work to do, but this is gonna give me so much work. I enjoy like researching things, and ooh, it's got some vintage dressmaker's tracing paper. I think I learned how to use a sewing kit. There's a thing of thread going crazy in here. I learned how to use a sewing machine in high school. We had home ec. That's how old I am. Soft ivory magnet board. Hold on. What is that? So it cost somebody $2.74 at Walmart, like a million years ago. A Lorraine magnet board. I don't know. Magnets enable you to find and keep your place and progress. Oh, when you're reading a pattern. That's interesting. Okay. Some snaps. I think that's what that thing was for the snaps. So that is about it for what I think are going to be Speedy Stitcher. Sewing all. Made in the USA. So that's what I think is going to be worth it for me to list separately in this haul and in this grab bag, and then the rest of the stuff. Oh, look at it. Also a keeper. I was just looking for some the other day, but and then the other stuff is gonna just be auctioned off together. So very cool. And they have all types of grab bags on there all the time. They do yarn, fabric. So even like if that's something you do for personal use, you can go on there and find it really inexpensive. If you stuck around this long, I want to say thank you. You are awesome. So I put out about 2 or 3 videos a week. If you like the content you just watched, please consider subscribing down below. Don't forget to comment. If you watched through the sewing video, I really hope that you possibly learned something. Let me tell you, I'm about to learn some things because I don't know anything about sewing, and so I'm gonna get to comping and get to listing these things. So again, thank you very much for sticking around. Have a good evening or have a good day, whichever it is for you. Leave a comment if you're still here, please. Thank you. YouTube likes that. Happy hunting.